Hello everyone and welcome back to the Unknown Empire. Glad to have you with me. Now, this is kind of stupid, but I actually already did a little bit of work for this episode, and I had it recorded, but I don't know where I left it. It's just sort of disappeared on me. So we're gonna act like this is between episodes or something. Let's go with that. So first off, I did do a little bit of work on Alice's house. We're going to go see that in a second. As you can see over here, something new. I took some liberties on this little hill right here. And I thought, you know what would be good? Is just do a little garden up here. It's a little nice thing. I don't know, because I never really liked just having a random path down a hill. So now this just sort of steps down to a nice little pond. I got a tree here. This is where I had normally farmed my dark oak trees. I'm probably going to find some other place to do that. There's still a piece of dirt right there because it was fairly recently. And it's just got this whole down area right here. Just a nice little terraced garden. High above the rest of the world. Not really that high, but you know. It's fine. It's a nice little garden. Ow. That's the only thing, is that it has cut off my quicker access to the rest of the town, really. Seeing as I will never understand why I put all the exits to my house on the other side, where it's more toward all of the shops and everything. But that was forever ago. I can't really question the decision now. Anyway, as I said, we had begun some progress on Alice's house. We actually built the walls up for the bottom floor, and as you can see, it looks rather nice so far. Kind of the path diverging, got a nice little bottom floor going here. Nice little dark oak stuff, kind of reminiscent of what I did in the Ed Outpost. And you absolutely would have seen all of this build process had I figured out where I left that file, but that's fine. Because we still got an entire upper floor to do. Right up here. As well as this little bridge. And we do still have to figure out what we're going to do for it. Now the first thing that I think I'm going to do... I'm having a bit of a think here. Is to bring these spruce slabs down by half a block. That way, no, I actually think that I have them raised, so I think I'm going to keep them where they are. I'm trying to remember, because it's been quite some time, a lot longer time than I would have liked it to be between recording sessions. But I've been busy with a lot of things, and on top of that, I've been just really trying to get the motivation to do more stuff, in terms of recording especially. Like, for some reason, it's proving to be very hard for me. And I'm not entirely sure why. Because when I first started, I took so much joy and pleasure in doing this stuff, and recording, and streaming, and just making content, and it was so fun. And now I'm not gonna say it's not fun, but it's harder to get going. And I think it may even just be less fun than it was before. Which is sad. I don't really understand what's up with it, but I'm trying to power through as best as I can, and I'm going to try and keep doing things. I can in no way and by no means promise you that I will have any amount of things done. I can't promise that I can even do a thing a week like I was planning on doing, like I was trying to do before. But I'm going to try and get something out every once in a while. I wish that I could promise something better, but it's about what stacks up right now. It's about what I can do, unfortunately. Much as I wish it weren't so. Anyway, I'm having a bit of a think about this, and perhaps can just do dark oak stairs along the inside like this. I think this is looking a little nice, Break it up just a little bit. Sort of, it almost blends the roof in. And I'm trying to decide, oh, let's not leave that there. Stairs just lying around wherever they tend to be. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm also under the realization that I sound a little bit sick. It's a little worrying to me considering I still have much to do ahead of me. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to do something with this roof or I want to leave it like this. What I might do is I might just leave it up to Alice to decide. Because I know, last I checked, she was waiting on me to do something about this house. Because I did say I'd build her a house. Just because, I don't know why. That's the kind of thing you say, I guess. I'll be completely honest, it's been so long ago, I can't remember why. For the life of me. Like, this was probably months ago at this point. And I can just about remember what I had for dinner last night. So, not exactly the freshest thing in my mind. For now, let's just sort of sneak this stuff in here, fill in this gap. I think we could just do that. Let's pick all this right back up so we can use some slabs and save on some resources. Could do that for that, but then it would stop being flat up here, and I'm not about that. Let's keep the flatness going. As you can introduce variation in many different places, but the floor, generally not a good idea. Start introducing depth into a floor, and unless it's like below glass or it's done very carefully, it can just get annoying to walk over. Ow. And I probably do not have enough spruce slabs for both sides, but I'll at least have enough for the one side. No? Alright. And just sort of put the rest of the slabs down in here. Just worry about it later. It's another thing to think about. I was considering, because I did mess up a little bit on the bottom floor, that area there is supposed to be sort of open, like this top area here is, but I just ended up closing it off for some reason. I'd completely forgotten about it. And I was originally just toying with the idea of like, well, before I start recording, I could just, reopen that a little bit. And I was like, nah. Not really much a point to that. Sounds like a lot of work for a little gain. So I'm just leaving it closed. Give you more floor space. Now I've probably got entirely too many, but screw it. It works. There we go. And now we have a full floor here. One thing we do need to think of is some way of getting up and down that's not a ladder on the outside of the house. I'm thinking the problem with this now So it doesn't loan itself well to a staircase, but now that I'm considering, we could, because this has a pretty well-defined center point right here. We could do a spiral staircase going up. So for instance, let's just use these spruce slabs here. Just sort of figure out where we're going. It's going to be entirely too big. I can guarantee that. Especially the way I'm building it. I don't know if it'll actually work or if you'll hit your head or not. I guess we'll see. No, I don't think you'll hit your head going up that way. This should be fine. Alright, and we want to start punching out the roof. Yeah, about here. That's another thing, is that we can repurpose the roof as stairs. The wonders of Minecraft, everybody. And we can just do that. And that doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Could look better. I think might need a little bit of fencing. Just to make it look like it's got some supports. And perhaps we can use the slabs a little bit here too. So we can just sort of make it look like it extends a bit. Just every so often. Is that going to make a problem? Only in a little bit, only if you make it a problem. That looks much better supported. And you even still got a little area here for, like, I don't know, whatever you'd want to do here. You can have like a little sequestered thing. Just like, I don't know, some storage or what have you. You could even just bring the stairs down and create another level in the same way that this is. One thing I also might want to do here. See, I wish this wasn't here like this. So, problem is, I like the idea of going in from here, but I don't like the idea of going in from here, because it feels like this is a lot of wasted space. So what I might very well do, I don't know why I shifted that back like that. Might just give like a little hump in the floor there. Or you're not hitting your head on the stairs. And you can just walk over. It's not the most elegant solution, granted, but it's practical. And sometimes you have to give up a little bit of form for function. Now let's gather up some of that there dark oak. As you can see, I have amassed quantities of dark oak. This is why I had no problem taking out the one area that I used for dark oak farming. It's just because I've already got so much of it just for this build, really. I collected a bunch of spruce and dark oak for this. Now, one thing I'm thinking, obviously we want to bring those sort of wall designs up, maybe tweak them a bit. Maybe even lower the ceilings in here a little. I think the ceilings down here, yeah, the ceilings down here feel pretty roomy. The ceilings up here, I'm not so sure if they should, or at least this area. I feel like this area could use, I don't know, what would be the opposite of a facelift? A face lowering? I guess? I don't know. Whatever that is, I feel like I can use it. So one thing I also want to do, because this gap in the middle, I don't like it. I really don't like having that be a thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a bigger gap in the middle. But don't worry, we're actually going to fill it with things. Things like wood. Now, I can't be bothered to go all the way down there and grab that again. So we're going to make another one up here. Because I've got like 80 of these things, so what's another one? And we're going to make a few slabs as soon as that popped up there, yeah. And we'll make some more spruce slabs. I don't know where they keep going. Alright, so that... Okay, that's shadow. I was very confused for a second as to why it wasn't the same color. I was like, no, that's just the shadows. Okay. And like that. It's a simple bridge. It doesn't need a whole lot. We'll need a little more than this, obviously. But it's not going to be the most complicated thing in the world. Like that does for just the walkway. We can get... Well, I should probably grab some stairs while I'm down here. Since I have a whole bunch of stairs. Too many to just... No. I did have a bunch of stairs. I forgot. I used them all. Alright, that might be a little bit of a problem on that fence. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't care. It's functional. Well, I think that's actually the opposite of what it is, but okay. I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm just spitballing here. Get a little something like that. A little something like this. Something like that. Have meat in the middle, maybe. Alright. I don't know why those just fell down to earth, but we're going with it. We're going with it. And we'll need more than that. There we go. I don't know why I put them together. They're just going to be separated again. And get some fences. Or we can just Not a fan of the slabs being there anymore, so we're gonna replace them with stairs. That's nice. It's a little exaggerated, but considering just the overall small size of it, exaggerated works well. It's like a chibi bridge. There we go. Chibi bridge. I am out of space in my inventory. That's adorable. I like it. One thing I might do... No, it's gonna throw off the symmetry of the front entrances. But no, I like that bridge. That's a nice little bridge. Now let's toss this in here because don't need it. Obviously don't need this much dark oak on me. I'll take those planks though. take that as well. And we will go back up here, the little chibi bridge. I do like that. And it's nice to walk across, too. No, it's fine. It's fine how it is. I'm not going to mess with it too much. I'm very, very tempted, but I'm not going to. Alright, one thing. I'm just plopping this back down. And let's make a whole bunch more of these. And actually, as I'm thinking of it, actually, yeah, gotta make some more sticks for it anyway. Oh, well, alright. Alright. I guess we're only getting 4 of them. So I'm thinking, like a this-early kind of thing. We put the fence gates in between them. And it sort of makes it look like it's not a peg every single one. Oh, thank God for the odd numbers. I didn't even think about that while I was building it. I really should have. Build odd numbers, kids. Because if you don't, you're gonna regret it. Alright, I overestimated again. I knew I overestimated that time. So let's see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect, actually. Just add a spruce log on each of those. I got a little fence for the little balcony type thing. And we're gonna do, put them 2 up, I'm thinking, here and here. Then what we're gonna do is gonna hop up on here and slabs across. I was trying to see if I can just there we go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Yep. No. No. Yes. Alright. Honestly, at this point, just need them all. Just give them all. Real quick, just zoom in. Optifine is really good for that. Can't quite. It's weird that I can hop up to here from here, but I can't just go around. Weird, it's like one way. It's very strange. I managed to get it that time, but nope, nope, I did not get it that time. Oh well. This is weird, it's almost like a little skill challenge. Getting back and forth on that. Anyway, this is the little start to the little little awning. And actually, why make them straight like that? Here, I'm just gonna do that so I can pop up here real quick. And I can just Okay, that did not go as planned. that blocked me again. Every time it blocks me, I get one step closer to thinking, maybe that fence wasn't a good idea. Alright, that just fell straight to the ground. Don't worry, I'll join it soon. I'm sure. We can just do this on the sides here. Give it a little visual interest. Oh, come on. Really had to break it for that? Yeah, that way it's got like a little bit of a sag on the sides. I would do something in the middle, but I feel like it's already so good. Maybe we'd, yeah, I like that. Maybe even not even that. Let's just do this. I'll carry the spruce logs up from here. Yeah, that's interesting. I like that. Well, I can't get up on that anymore. So I'm thinking like half block up, block up, block up, block up. So like, no, that's half block too low, apparently. Like that. Give us some protection from the sun. These edges are the worst when you're trying to work at any, like, what am I saying at this point? I'm sorry, I seem to be incoherent right now. When you're working at an elevation above the ground, when you're working at any height, edges are the worst. Because you either have to commit scaffolding, which I hate scaffolding, or you have to just like fiddle around and mess with it, which also sucks. Alright. That's a shame, but that is up there. There we go. I think I grabbed it. I may never know. That way we can do that there. Don't have the luxury of such a thing over here. Maybe I can just do it from right here. Yep. Cool. And just knock out these little blocks right here. This one right here. Did I grab it? If I didn't, oh well. I'm not worried about it. And there. You have a nice little awning. And I know it doesn't go all the way up there. That's fine. That's gonna be wall. Matter of fact, I might just leave this little area open. Like no wall in here, really. I might add like a little something, but I don't know. See how it shapes out. Just give some manner of organization to all this mess. I don't even know why I've got this. I don't know why I got this. It's fucking ugh. We need backpacks in Minecraft, everybody. We need backpacks in Minecraft. Alright, I'm taking a look down there. I'm gonna sort of lend a few visual cues from it. For instance, the little 3 thing with the stairs there on the corners. Like that. Yep. Was it 2? Nope, it was just 1. Alright. least I can grab that. That awning is not looking bad from down here, though. Like, Alice is gonna have a nice house at the end of this. You know, assuming she ever comes back from the dead. Alright, and we'll do 2 and 2. And then 2 right there. Spruce log goes up there. I'll do 2, 1, 1, and 2. Spruce log goes up there. Borrow this corner from you real quick. Do that there. Do that there. And that's just a nice little entryway to this area. And that actually works out pretty well. It's a little off center here, but that's fine. I think I might leave that one out. Just sort of leave it like that. And now come the slabs. Oh, maybe not there. Toss one of these in my hand real quick, because it is getting dark. Alright. And we need even more fences. Because of course we do. I can't believe it, I'm out of dark oak. I need to go get more of it from that chest. Come on now. How much dark oak can I go through? Alright. Do that, make a whole bunch of sticks. God knows we'll need them. Boom. That will work. Just do 2 for now. And each of these little... I guess they could be kind of plinths. That was more just for placing that. And now we can just go around like so. I was inordinately scared that I was going to fall there. Especially considering that wouldn't kill me. Barely hurt me. Nope. I realized that I could very easily just jump cut a lot of this stuff. But just coming off the streams, I might as well take this moment to talk about why I first decided to do streaming over normal videos. And I mentioned it a couple times. The main reason is that I'm not a very prolific editor. I don't really do editing that well. Well, I mean, I'm okay at editing. But especially considering the premiums that get put on my time, especially nowadays, I feel like I don't have the time to just sit down and edit a 25, 30, 35, 40 minute video into something manageable and watchable, because there's always something else that just demands my time, whether it's something that needs doing around the house, work, just prior commitments with friends or family or what have you. There's always something to keep up with. Oh, the joys of being an adult. I think just like that. We'll cover that little thing there. I believe what I did before was just this silly. No. There we go. And the stairs are still gonna be a bit of a pain in my ass, because it was a lot easier to do that on the ground floor, where things aren't quite as high up. But I think that's just always the case with this. Probably also help if it wasn't nighttime, because then I wouldn't have to hold a torch in my offhand. But even if I were to just go and try to sleep, Forge is also online. And I don't really know what he's up to. I haven't really said much to him. I kind of feel bad for him about that, because I know this place has not been the liveliest of late. Seems like everyone's just sort of struggling with the similar kind of things that I am, in terms of just getting things done. Just like the motivation to make, to create, doesn't seem to be really in us for the most part at the moment. I mean, I know that especially like Forge and Mini, they still do their episodes on the regular, and kudos to them for that. Just infinite kudos. But especially with Kento's PC broken, and with my just overall lack of motivation, Alice's stuff going on with her, it's just, ugh. I remember there was a point where I was the most active person on the Unknown Empire, and now it's just, ugh, I can hardly bring myself to do anything. It feels bad, man. But it's also just what it is. Ain't really much to be done about it. Probably better off just doing like that sort of thing. Nope. What? Alright, so let's do like that. Do like that. I feel like I've partially covered many topics in the past few minutes of recording, and it's a little aggravating, but my mind is just wandering at the moment, and I can't really seem to focus. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get something done here, because it feels like it's just been forever since I put out something on the Unknown Empire, and I want to put out something, and I do want to get this project done. I do like how this managed. That's an interesting little thing. So I'm going to leave that as it is. It almost feels like this was tacked on after the... But it blends so well that it's like that's an addition, but it's a well done addition. It's like I'll concede to that. One thing I haven't considered is the roof shape for this area in particular, and that area. I'm not quite sure what roof shape I'm going to go with. However, for the moment, I'm going to build that side, and this is going to be one of the moments where I actually will do a jump cut. And I will be right back when this is looking like that. Alright, welcome back everyone. And as promised, we have the other side fully walled. Oh, Jesus. Maybe if I'm down here you can't find me. Alright. Phantoms, still a problem. I get the feeling that the server is taking a little hit in tick speed. Just by the way the phantoms fly. Anyway, we are indeed done with the walls to Alice's place. So now all that's left is the roof. I believe it is just about the last thing that's left, other than, you know, doing some gardening stuff, but I feel like she'd want to do that herself. Well, and taking down this ladder. Let's just do that real quick. So, let us figure out a roof. I think it'd be easier, again, to start on that one, since we've already kind of got half a roof planned out. Might as well just use these pillar up here. Alright, and as you can see, we have a rather wide area to work with. So I'm trying to think of whether it'd be good to just do like a lean-to kind of thing where it's all one slope. A sort of triangular roof type of deal. Or whether it's worth like an arched roof or something. Now, there's a lot of options when it comes to roofs. And I keep falling off that. And I really need to stop. Just gotta break a block every time to get back up here. I'm not quite sure. Let's start by getting the dimensions. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. By 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Wow, huh? As square. Actually makes this pretty easy to work with. Also makes me think maybe... I think I just got an idea. Well, first of all, definitely gonna have to go back down for more dark oak, which is gonna suck. But for the moment, got an idea where it's basically a pyramid. However, one side isn't sloped. One side is just flat. So you end up getting like a triangular thing on this side, and it slopes on all the other three sides. And yeah, obviously, just judging by how I was pointing it out, the flat side would be this side. So it would actually be kind of obscured. But I feel like it would also lend to the whole aesthetic that this is one build and not two buildings. That this is all just like one singular house. So I'm gonna go ahead, start placing down some stuff here, as you can see where this leads. This would be a rather simple design. I mean, it's got the flat side going up like this. I'm not sure if I would just do it in this way. I think I will. Wait, what? What? I think I will do it in this way. Just because it's not that large an area to where it results in just an absurd slope. And it's still pretty manageable. Just doing like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then just have the slabs around the rest of it. So just slopes around. Which is basically the same as just making a pyramid. It's just concentric lines. Which means there'll also be some sort of subceiling here too. Alright, and just like that, we have run out of slabs. This is news to no one. So I come down here and get some more slab. Alright, and I'm trying to think, yeah, we could probably just do spruce logs for the pillar. So we take the maximum amount up with us. Go ahead and do those. I know I'm gonna need more, but for now, just taking it in steps. Okay, we already messed up. And you're getting the idea of what I'm doing now. Just sort of all concentric lines, all contained within one another. Just leading up to that point. Yeah, just go ahead and build over it for now. Got this one. Oh, messed up again. If this doesn't work, it's gonna make me sad because this is taking forever. Then we just bring that across like this. Ow. Alright, from the bottom. Out from out here. Well, it's not very pronounced out here. And again, neither is my roof. And there's a lot of trees are blocking that. I don't think that roof really means a whole lot. Like, especially considering my roof, which sort of started the whole open building thing. Not very pronounced. Very flat roof. And here comes the rain again. Falling from the stars. Okay, but I think that's that's good. Good roof. Good roof. It's pretty good. Just gonna go ahead and head upstairs. And we're not really gonna take out the spruce yet. We're gonna sort of ride it up there. Which, in a matter of fact, nope. There we go. We got ladders. We have the technology. We can actually put something behind this. Sort of make... And let's just do simple here. So we got that, 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 that. And I can just do like this. And put a spruce slab here. And that way we can start on the subroof. It's gonna be a bit tedious to place. But just know, Alice, you have an attic up there, if you so choose to get to it. Gonna go ahead and grab one of these. Oh, nope. Now I can grab more of those. Now I'm not so sure how well this particular roof would work on the other side, considering it's A, not square, and B, it's not even really rectangular. It's still got that one divot right there. So if I were to do that same sort of thing like in this square here, I'd still have all this space to do something with. Maybe I could do like a Tudor style roof where I do that sort of thing here. I just sort of extend a secondary point off over here. That would be worth looking into, actually. So let's go ahead and see about that. So let's just use spruce logs again. Why not? Hip, 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 hip. And we are going to need so much dark oak. So much dark oak. All the dark oak. Just all of it. Just go ahead and do that with that. I got a whole bunch of dark oak, with which to do as we see fit. Start by doing the point. And we're just going to sort of replicate what we've got going on over there, because we do still have the same sort of square, just with that little bit tacked on. But we need to get that point done before we tack it on. So we need to know what we're working from. Alright, and then we can wrap it around from here, which means it'll step up like that. Which actually, yep, that works perfectly. And I think this is another point, since you did just give me all that time of day watching me build that, I'm going to initiate another jump cut, and we will get back when this roof looks even better than that roof over there. So I will see you in a minute. And hello once again. As promised, I bring you roof. And a phantom flying overhead. What? Okay, he's gone. So, I did indeed do the other roof, and it was rather easy. I didn't realize just how easy that would be. You might be able to see up there, yep, I got the... I guess it'd be an inlay, kind of, in there, as well as the ceiling. So you have two attics, Alice, just above your sub-ceiling, right there. To draw your wiring and whatnot. So yeah, I am glad to finally get this house done. It has been a very long time coming. But because of that, I also have to take my stuff away. Now, I have, of course, planted a few of these around here, and this might be just the new spot for getting dark oak, is in front of Alice's house. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, I don't think I really had time to respond. But see you later, Forge. But yeah, I think that'll be the new spot for just like dark oak and whatnot, is right across from Alice's house, because this is... I planted a bunch here just for easy access to it while building this. Like, when I was doing the first recording that I have unceremoniously lost. And I'm gonna look like a fool if I actually found it. So if I did find it, then you saw it before everything that I've recorded today. And I'm gonna look like a fool. But what else is new? So we have done quite a bit with that house. And it is now completely open and ready for Alice to move in whenever she so desires. And I was going to name the episode Home and Garden because I've got the garden over here now. I was going to do this on an episode, but just between episodes I wanted to play Minecraft but I didn't want to record, so I just made it anyway. So I'm going to think of something else to call the episode, and I will absolutely... yeah, get a good screenshot and everything, because I'm still working on making thumbnails as well. That's a newer thing to me. Just all this editing and thumbnailing and being, in the most massive air quotes that I can manage, professional about it. Very new to me. And it is definitely foreign territory. But I am going to be trying to do more stuff. That's the very much the operative word here, is trying. But now that I've actually got this house done, for the most part, I mean, of course it can use some tweaking here and there. It can use some interior decor, but that's all left up to the the homeowner. I cannot speak for the life of me. But yes, that is that for that. And I know it makes it a very short episode for it. But I honestly don't have anything else planned just yet. I just wanted to get the rest of that house knocked out in an episode. That way Alice can move in, do whatever it is that she's wanting to do with it. And I can possibly look for another project to do around here. So as we come back to our little villa here, thank you all for joining me. And hey, if you're new to the whole thing, check out the other videos. Drop a subscription if you wanted to. I'm not going to chill out or anything. But if you are also so inclined, plenty of other Unknown Empire people that post a lot more often than me. Just look at Forge and Mini for two great examples. And like I said, thanks for watching. I will see you guys the next time I decide not to be dead.